Bring this leg over. I cover his hip, step over. I look for the pants, and I'm gonna push up and roll. Roll over.
BJJ for breakfast.
Oh, this is the bow and arrow choke. I'll show you guys the basic one. I think most of us, if not all of us in here already know this, so I'll show you guys the basic one, and I'll show you a cool variation from turtle. Okay, so we have our partner's back. All right, bow and arrow choke, very powerful choke. One of my favorites. If you can get this thumb in grip, okay, so we've got our back control rag. We've got our seatbelt for protecting our killing hand with our bottom hand, okay? We're gonna open the lapel. We're gonna get a thumb in grip. Your forearm under his neck, as deep as you can get it. Really, the deeper the better on this one. Next, I wanna shift my feet this way as I grab his pants, right? So we're gonna go from here, as soon as we get this grip, boom, to the pants. I'm gonna put my foot on the ground or on his hip, either way, and shift this leg across. So your elbow is pointing you which way to send your feet, okay? So we put our feet across, and then we sit back and we throw our leg up over his shoulder. You can cross your feet or just hook his shoulder, but I wanna be able to use this to block him from bringing his hands up to hand fight me. So now this hand's basically trapped, right? His right arm. And then we're gonna sit back and we're gonna pull and extend, okay? Make sure as you're sitting back, you keep your elbow down. If I sit back with my elbow up, there's a good chance my elbow will slip over his head, okay? So again, we're here, boom. We get a good bite. I feel like, oh, this is a good bite. I grab his pants, I shift my feet, I throw this leg across, and then as I sit back, this comes up and over his arm, up and over his shoulder, and then we sit back and turn, yeah? Same thing, other side. I get a good bite, I grab the pants, I sit out to the side. As I sit back, I'm keeping my elbow low, this leg comes up and over, and then we choke, yeah? So, if you don't grab the knee, okay, if I just go here and I sit back, he could just, yep, go that way, or he could hip switch this way, right? Right out of it, yeah? So grabbing the leg, and that's actually the escape, or one of the many escapes, right? If I get to here and he can break my grip on my hand and then hip switch this way, he gets right out of it, yeah? So you need that as another control point to keep him from escaping. And then also because, you know, it's bow and arrow, right? Like you're stretching him this way. So in that situation, like I'm the string, right? And I'm stretching him, or I'm the bow and my arms are the string, right? So you need one on each side. Now, that's the basic one from the back. Another cool time getting turtle that you could do bow and arrow, let's face this way so the class can see, is from the turtle position. If I can get my thumb in grip here, there's a lot of good stuff I can do from here. I can do clock chokes and whatnot, but one of my favorite things to do is the rolling bow and arrow from here, okay? So we get this grip, we're gonna bring our leg close, swing this leg over, okay? As I roll, I'm gonna look to grab his pants or just get my hand inside his, this gap here on the top of his calf. So you're gonna roll, and as I roll over my shoulder, so I come up onto my foot, and then I dive and roll, and I bring him with me, right? And then you land in the bow and arrow. This leg comes over the arm, sit back, right? This arm that I threw in here on the roll, I'm using to hook his leg. Okay. Same thing, other side. So we're here. We're looking for good stuff to get him from turtle. We managed to sneak our hand in. We get that thumb in grip. I bring this leg over. I cover his hip. I step over. I look for the pants. And then I'm going to push up and roll. I'm going to roll over my left shoulder. So we roll, and then we come to here. Hook the arm, and then we finish it just like normal. Lean back. You're finishing that bow and arrow. You're leaning back and you're doing like a deadlift. So you're pushing with your legs and pulling with your arms. One more time. Here. We get this. We cover the hip. We bring this leg close. Step over. Look for his pants. Dive and roll over your left shoulder. Hook the shoulder on the far side. You can cross your feet if you want. And then we sit back and we extend. Cool? So the one from the back and the rolling one, yeah? Let's run it. 1, 2, 3.